Here come two erotic dramas in a row, starting with a horny-handed son of the soil. Crime scene investigators get to grips with sex, lies and larvae. That's the name of tonight's episode, and it follows a foxy little pop music countdown.
And the stars are out once again tonight as Robin Williams drags up to become the hilarious Mrs. Doubtfire, housekeeper to his own children. Yes, it's strange. Sally Field as his long-suffering wife and Pierce Brosnan, the new man on the scene. Skirts will fly following the news and weather in this 5 News update.
You know, I'd like to watch Channel 5, but I'm too busy saving the world. I hate that.
Now on 5, the last of the series, and please, don't try this at home. Hoo-ha! Martial law. We've had Batman, now the streets will have a new justice. Dolph Lundgren is the evil but vicious Punisher. And our late movie has an A rating as it's suitable for adults only.
They're two of Britain's most fascinating works of religious art. Divine Designs visits Winchester Cathedral and Fountains Abbey, Yorkshire tomorrow at 7. But right now, into the works of Vincent van Gogh.
There's only one show where the SAS could be pitched against Barbie. Swap Heads at 7 follows Family Affairs with Chagrin for Charlotte.
The excesses of ancient Rome and of a Roman emperor. Our extreme movie season continues now on 5 with Caligula, with scenes of sex, nudity and strong language throughout. So 5 has rated Caligula A for adults only.
Now on 5, back in Norman times, all the hot property belonged to the church, as Paul Binsky discovers in Divine Designs.
Now on 5, Steve McQueen takes on his top-ranked German rival in the most grueling 24 hours of his life in Le Mans. Channel 5's given this film a U for Universal rating as it's suitable for family viewing.
True love does last forever in this afternoon's movie about a widow who rediscovers romance with an old flame. Hearts Adrift is at 10 to 4.
Archive news footage and interviews combine to tell the story of the UK's most audacious robberies. Later, Britain's top 10 heists is at 8. Now, 5 News.
Balls of a smaller kind on show now. Well, actually, it's a signed Tim Henman racket up for grabs worth.
Get your grey matter going in our live and interactive game show Brain Teaser in half an hour. First, things that go.
Now on 5, a look at today's top news stories with Rob Butler.
Gypsy says she has no intention of being Will's second choice as an hour of soap starts with Home and Away in half an hour. First, 5 News.
In half an hour on 5, Cameron's having second thoughts about being Paul's best man after spending the night with his bride-to-be. Family Affairs follows Home and Away. Now on 5, mother and daughter fall for father and son in this afternoon's romantic drama, Hearts Adrift, which we've given a guidance rating, as it contains scenes that some parents may feel are unsuitable for very young children.
Gypsy doesn't want to be Will's second choice in Home and Away at 12:30. Right now, a samurai warrior with a worry in Magnum.
Hi! How are you? Oh.
Away to a fantasy island, Stephanie Powers and Robert Wagner uncover a murder plot. Cue husband and wife team heart to heart at 3:50 after Wednesday's open house.
And welcome along to Monday evening. This is 5, starting off the soap hour now, and Kelly has an announcement to make in Family Affairs. That's in half an hour, and that's after Home and Away.
From the pretty boy school of the 50s to family-friendly detective of the 80s, Robert Wagner stars alongside Stephanie Powers now in Heart to Heart. This movie has a guidance rating, as it contains themes some parents may feel are not suitable for younger children.
In an hour's time on 5, Magnum investigates the murder of a Japanese prisoner during the Second World War. Right now, though, the battle between town and country in The Right Stuff.
A very good morning to you from all of us at 5. Thanks for joining us. Suspicion falls on a nephew now in a family-run business. Another case for PI Magnum.
Tomorrow night here on 5 we have two chilling movies beginning at 11:15 with Devil's Child, followed by the horror classic Phantom of Rue Morgue at midnight 50. Back to now and twins meet trouble in our late movie, and as this movie deals with adult themes and sex, 5 has rated it suitable for adults only.
Now on 5, live from Tower Bridge, it's The Vicious Circle, and tonight the panel are discussing an episode of ITV1's Trisha. You're watching 5 with NFL news kicking off a night of sport.
It's the turn of George Clooney to don bat mask and cape, ably assisted by Chris O'Donnell, their Batman and Robin, on Sunday at 8. Now on 5, The Shield, and this episode contains scenes of a sexual nature.
And following Monkey Magic, another new series hits 5. We witness hair-raising accidents of a real kind, including a kamikaze parachutist. Dumber and Dumber on Sunday at 8:30. Time for Summer Bay right now.
Max gets mixed up in all sorts of mischief and incarceration. Our Dark Angel is coming. That spells trouble and action in 55 minutes. Now, though, it's just spells. Oh, and a wedding in Charmed.
This is 5 with NHL ice hockey starting off a night of sport.
There's chaos and confusion in the aftermath of the Summer Bay bus crash. Home and Away is at 12:30. Then in Family Affairs at 1, can Nikki be persuaded to stay in Charnham? But now, it's Magnum.
Now on 5, beware what you tell your computer, because sometimes it'll use it as evidence against you, as one man discovers in the Walt Disney comedy The Computer Wore Tennis Shoes. We've given this film a universal rating because it's suitable for family viewing.
There's a one-off House Doctor special at 8 o'clock on Thursday when Anne Maurice invades a property in North London. Now on 5, it's a case of survival for Starsky. Anne Maurice sorts out the wheat from the chaff in a Manchester apartment in House Doctor on Friday at 8. First up, we're down under for Home and Away. Well, Thursday evening kicks off with a House Doctor special at 8 when Anne Maurice helps a couple totally revamp their home. Now on 5, it's heated debate. This is The Right Stuff. Hot Property kicks off a new series by trying to give away a house in the Peak District. That's on Friday at 8:30. This is The Right Stuff. There's family heartbreak when a son discovers his mum has an incurable disease. But what can he do? Film drama Things in Their Season is at 2:20. Family Affairs right now.
You're watching 5. Now Charlie State with 5 News, War in Iraq.
Starsky and Hutch get the chance to make it in the movies, all part of a murder investigation at 11. First on 5, it's The Right Stuff.
Dennis Weaver resurrects his most famous role as the cowboy detective, a feature-length episode of McCloud at 2:20. First up, it's Starsky and Hutch.
Members of the Royal Marines are trained in the combat skills of ancient Roman gladiators in tonight's episode of Warrior School at 8. Right now, Magnum investigates murder.
Good morning from 5. Stand by for a chance to win a flat-screen TV and a DVD player now. And there's another kind of TV treasure too, as Dermot Murnaghan joins Terry and Gabby.
Now on 5, he was the king of the pitch, then the king of the jungle. Time now to meet the people's favourite Phil Tufnell on Terry and Gabby.
And we've also got the final of the Confederations Cup here on 5. That's on Sunday at 7:45. Now, if you're a soap fan, then don't go away. Here's Terry and Gabby.
How do you fancy a holiday in your own villa in the south of France? It's waiting to be won now, and EastEnder Patrick Truman has the latest Albert Square gossip on the Terry and Gabby Show.
In half an hour, we explore what life might have been like if we'd have lost World War II. But now on 5, the start of a new series and of a pilgrimage for Brian Sewell.
Down Summer Bay today when Leah finally snaps. A confrontational home and away is at 12:30. First on 5, fancy flying to Fab Florence? Now's your chance.
CSI Crime Scene Investigation. So good, we're showing it twice. A double bill from 9 tonight, followed at 10:50 by the eagerly awaited new series of The Shield.
Then our look at Britain's finest continues tomorrow at 9 with the country's most loved ancient monuments as voted for by you. But an evening of America's finest awaits now at 10 to 11, The Shield to take us there. A CSI Crime Scene Investigation double bill.
Celebrating Morocco in our afternoon movie as a group of tourists get embroiled in espionage. Our man in Marrakesh at 3:35. However, if Portugal is as far as you want to travel, keep it 5.
Charlie's Angels go undercover to try and prevent a murder at 2:35. Now though, how could one necklace cause so much trouble? It's D-Day for Paul and Vince in Family Affairs.
And there's British comedy at its very best as 5 presents Helen Mirren in a film premiere, Green Fingers. That's tonight at 10:30. Well, now on 5, Tony Randall leads a group of British tourists into all kinds of trouble in Our Man in Marrakesh. And this film has a guidance rating as it contains scenes some parents may feel are unsuitable for very young viewers.
The real CSI investigate the murder of an estate agent who seems to have been killed as part of a robbery. That's at 10:55. Now, a suspect package is the start of this gruesome investigation for CSI, part of America's finest.
Will the cat's claws come out? We hear from the famous Pouter when she comes back to reality in an hour. First, guest star Griffin Dunn is up to all sorts after hours. But what is his criminal intent? America's finest tonight, and an adulterous attorney whose girlfriends keep turning up dead in Law & Order Criminal Intent at 9:55. First, a change of episode and a warning that some scenes contain flashing images. We're in Vegas for CSI.
There's scandal within the Catholic Church in Law & Order Criminal Intent tonight at 9:55. Now, in a change to our scheduled episode, CSI Feeling the Heat.
It seemed to be the perfect romance, and the fairy tale wedding captivated the world. But behind the scenes, it was quite a different story. Now on 5, Charles and Diana, the wedding revealed.
Bank Holiday Monday evening starts here with your 5 News.
Mr. Anderson, we meet again. Now on 5, the original installment of the sci-fi trilogy. 5 has given The Matrix a caution rating as it's suitable for adult audiences.
Now, to end our Roald Dahl weekend, your golden ticket to a world of pure imagination and magic adventure. Gene Wilder is the original confectionery king in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, which we've given a guidance rating.
Now on 5, Carmela's managed to get to hospital, but will everything be okay with the baby? And could Marco maybe wait just a bit to make his move? After 23 years they've moved, and their new home is right here on 5. It's Neighbours. Welsh international Jack Collison's dropping by for a chat in Football League tonight in an hour. First, with offensive language here on Channel 5, it's Can't Pay. We'll take it away. Who's going in the Celebrity Big Brother house? Well, all will be revealed. Big Brother 2011 kicks off Thursday night on Channel 5. Now, with flashing images, the CSIs prove that turning left is the only way to fly.
It's so nice to be here at Channel 5 for a very special evening of Carry On antics. Settle down on the sofa as the laughter begins with a bit of Dickens. Oh, and keep your mince pies peeled for the cheeky Frankie Howard in Carry On Christmas.
The Walking Dead are coming. Don't miss the feature-length series premiere this Sunday at 10. Now though, with flashing images, Gil's back in new season CSI. Saving and protecting wildlife in the UK and abroad now on Channel 5. We join Michaela Strachan and Matt Baker for Animal Rescue Squad.
Okay, if you've just joined us, you've missed the first episode of The Walking Dead, but don't worry, you can watch it on channel5.com through Demand 5. Right now, 13 ghosts wreak havoc. There'll be scenes of violence, gore and flashing images from the start and throughout.
Oh, and here's Sharp, Marco's Kitchen Wars, new Thursday at 9. Now though, join in with that hashtag and expect flashing images, nudity, adult themes and strong language in Big Brother 2012 live. Do they actually just crash a car in that? Find out in the Gadget Show's World Tour, new this Monday at 8. Now though, we're going under the 6 bells in Rory McGrath's new Pub Dig.
Gripping stuff. Back with us on Tuesday at 9, the new person of interest continues on Channel 5. Now there's pirates, booby traps and lost treasure. The perfect family film in the Goonies. We've heard all about them, their lives, their loves and their style. Now all we want is to be the dancing queen. Brand new ABBA live in concert.
Now on Channel 5, a new evil has arrived, but the Power Rangers are unlocking the force of the black box to become Super Samurai. And warning dudes, this contains flashing images.
With a dead Santa on Patrick's hands, there's a festive feel now on Channel 5, with another chance to see new The Mentalist.
Good morning, it's Friday the 14th of November and you're with 5 as we join Matthew and the team for this morning's Right Stuff. Now on 5, a brand new series as 8 volunteers are pushed to the absolute limit. Are they unbreakable?
We've been kicked to the side by a 6-inch heel now on 5, as for the first time ever, our sister Channel 5er is taking over.
Yes, we are. And for one whole hour, because our new show Stylista is so fabulous, we just had to share it with you. Awesome.
At 5:10, we've a battle of the titans in Divine Designs after House Doctor in Northwich from the year 2002. Saturday morning on Channel 5. Hello. Now, the Cowboy Builders are doing overtime with 3 big fixes from Dom and Mel back to back. Kicking off right now in southwest Londonshire.
Saturday night with 2 of America's finest now on 5. In 55 minutes, the hunt begins for a serial killer who uses his religion to justify his crimes. First, to the Big Apple for a practical joke that turns into a murder investigation in CSI New York.
We've got something really special tomorrow night. Rare clips from the 2 Ronnies, the unseen sketches, New Year's Day at 6:20. Now, a warning for highly offensive language and violent incidents as Channel 5 sees in a new decade with news debacle.
And now on 5, we continue with The Farm, which contains extremely strong language.
Fifth gear moments away. First on 5, time to welcome our latest channel. 5 US is about to launch on Freeview, digital satellite and cable. It showcases the best of the US, so let's take a look.
This week, Tony Robinson has been making his way from coast to coast, and in half an hour, he makes it to Robin Hood's Bay. Before that, on Channel 5, Wednesday's top stories. New at 10, the hairy bikers are looking for a super-sized bar for that super-sized prize, a treat the whole nation can enjoy. Before the chocolate challenge, anyone fancy a donut? Failing that, just rev your engine until the authorities turn up.
When night falls in a quiet seaside town, the boy racers whiz into gear. We're getting revved up for battle in At War with the Noise Next Door, new at 9. Now, Paddington Station 24/7.
Sleepy Pembrokeshire gets a DIY wake-up call tonight. Noisy neighbours at war with the noise next door is new in 60 minutes. First on Channel 5 as temperatures plummet and roads get riskier. These guys are on standby.
From a fisherman swept out to sea to a lorry driver stuck in a ditch. There's only one team to call tonight. It's an emergency road rescue new at 8. Now Jack's back and he's got some news for Paige in Neighbours.
From a fisherman swept out to sea to a lorry driver stuck in a ditch. Best call out the emergency road rescue, new in an hour. First on Channel 5, Tony's trek from Cumbria is almost complete and there's more stunning discoveries on the home straight. New tonight at 8, emergency road rescue takes to the air as the Coast Guard battles to save a fisherman caught in treacherous conditions. Now on Channel 5, Jack's back in town and he's got some news for Paige.
Thank goodness there's no smell-o-vision tonight. A rubbish truck's coming a cropper on a roundabout and it's going to get messy in emergency road rescue new at 8. Now, where is Leah? He's home and away.
Here's what's happening in the world at 5 o'clock. Wednesday's news now on Channel 5 with Danny Sinha.
When night falls in a quiet seaside town, the boy racers whiz into gear. We're getting revved up for battle in At War with the Noise Next Door, new at 9. Now wedding planner mystery. Boy racers are turning a public car park into a playground tonight with peace-shattering results. At War with the Noise Next Door continues new at 9. Now time to tackle the noisy guy upstairs in Friends. A Friday night party is spiralling out of control in Lambeth tonight on Channel 5. Meet those at war with the noise next door, new at 9. Now with challenging medical themes, GPs behind closed doors.